Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are fine and good at home. My dear students, as you have already given your exam, and I think only one or two paper is left with you. So now, my dear students, the exam has already got over. Now you are having your final exams. For this, you start preparing from now only. Don't wait that when the exam notice will come or when it will be intimated to you that from this day the exam will be started. From that day, you will start learning. Don't do this because if you will do that, okay, last minute study will give you only good marks and average marks. But if you will study from throughout if you will study, then it will give you good marks. And I think that you want good and excellent marks in comparison to an average mark. So you start preparing all the class test third portion and class test fourth portion. All the portion is coming, and the final exam portion is also whatever it is. So the portion we have already started, the time chapter, the first chapter which is coming in the final exam, the time that we have already started. We have completed four of the exercise from this, and now today we are going to move ahead with the same chapter and new exercise. So what this exercise is all about? This exercise is all about division. What does it mean? Division. When we used to divide anything, okay, when we used to divide anything equally, that is division. There are four parts in division. One is the dividend, second is the divisor, third is the quotient, and fourth is the remainder. Okay, and remainder is always lesser than the divisor. Okay, so with this we are going to move ahead. Already you have completed division chapter. Already we have discussed division. Already you have done several questions, so many of the questions related with the division. I hope that you will not going to face any problem while doing this exercise also. First, I would like to discuss some of the facts of division. Let's move on. When I'm saying the facts of the division, okay, you have already knowing these facts, okay, but again, just for recalling all those things, because the chapter we have done very earlier. So now if we are doing the same thing, okay, the thing is not going to be changed in any, like if division is going on, means division only, it is not going to be something else. In division we will not start doing multiplication. Okay, so now first we will discuss some of the facts, and then after we will discuss how we used to do division in time. As you can see, there are some properties of division. Okay, we are talking about the properties of division. So what do you mean by the properties of division? Means what are the properties in division? What are the facts in division which helps us to do the division more frequently and more easily and smoothly? See, first fact, first property, division by one property. What does it mean, division by one property? Just see. If we divide a number by 1, the quotient is the number itself. It means what? If any number is divided by 1, my dear, then the number itself will come as a answer. Like if you will divide 3 also with 1, you will get 3 only. If you will divide 100 with 1, then you will get 100 only. Okay, so the first property shows us that if any number is divided by 1, the quotient will come the number itself. This is the first property. Second property, my dear, division by itself property. What does it mean? If you divide a number by itself, like if you will divide 275 by 275, you will get the answer 1. In the same way, if you will divide 99 divided by 99, you will get the quotient as 1. When any number is divided by itself, the quotient will come as 1. Next property, division any number by zero property. Division any number means divide any number by zero property. When we are dividing any number by zero, it is meaningless. It is meaningless. What does this meaningless mean? When you are dividing any number by 0, you will get the answer as 0 only. Nothing else you will get. Any number, any big digit also you can take 3, 6, 4 divided by 0. The answer will be 0 only. This is the third property of division, in which we have learned that when any number is divided by 0, we get the quotient as 0 only. Or we can say it is meaningless. Last property of division. Division of 0 by any number property means what? 0 is divided by a number gives a quotient as 0. Okay, the same thing. The property which we have learned in third one, the same property is there. If any number you divide, any number is there and you divide that number by 0, you will get 0 only, meaningless it is. Or if 0 you will divide by any number, you will get 0 only. In both it is same. Okay, so these are the few properties of division about which we have learned and we have talked about. I think these properties you have not forgotten, because these already you have done, but still for recalling all these things I have explained again. Now we are going to move with some examples in which you will see how we used to divide a number when it is given in minute and hour. Okay, let's move on. So you can see in this question, it is given 500 minutes. So that minute I have written to the right side and 500 I have written in the dividend column. I have to divide it by 5. Okay, the divisor is given as 5. So with that divisor, we have to divide this. So when we will read the table of 5, okay, is in the table of 5, 5 is coming? Yes, it is coming in one time. So we will write 5 just below 5 and we will write 1 in the quotient column. After that we will subtract 5 minus 5, we will get 0. After that we will take 1 0 down. That 0 is, if we right now only we have learned about the property of division, in which we have learned any number when divided by 0 it will give 0 only. So we will write 0 here. Again that number, whenever we are taking any number down from the dividend place, we always use arrow. That arrow will indicate that this number we are taking down. Okay, and you have to give this arrow. Okay, now 0 again you will take down the last 0 which is left at the dividend place. When I have taken that 0 down, then again when I have divided it by 5, I have got 0. So how much time I have got? I have got 100. I have got 100. Okay, so like this the simple division it is. There is no change in the division. It's not like that in time we are doing the division so something will change, but little bit change is there that you will learn in the next example. See this example, my dear. Divide 64 hours, 4 minutes, 3 seconds by 9. Means all together minute, hour and second is given, and that you have to divide it by 9 only. How you will do this question? First of all, we have to make 3 columns, one for hour, one for minute and one for second. After that you have to put all the numbers down which are given in hour, which are given in minute and which are given in second. After putting the numbers down, you have to read the table. You have to see the first number, that is 6, it is written, and at the divisor place it is written 9. Okay, at the divisor it is written 9. So is in the table of 9 6 will come? No, it will not come. It is not possible. So we will take two digits together, that is 64 we will take together. Now is this 64 is coming in the table of 9? For this we have to read the table of 9. So when I am reading the table of 9 7 times, 7, 9 into 7 you do, you will get 63, or else you do 7 into 9, then also you will get 63. So 63 we will write just below 64 and we will give the subtraction sign to the left side of the number which we have written. Now let's subtract it. 4 minus 3 will be 1 and 6 minus 6 will be 0. So the first place is already over. Now it is given 4 minutes. How much it is given? 4 minutes. So if we have to take this 1 hour to minute, if we have to take this 1 hour is left now, after subtracting 64, after subtracting 63 from 64, 1 hour is left. So if we are taking this 1 hour in minute, so first this 1 hour will be converted into minute, and we are already knowing that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. That is why this arrow sign is given and 60 minutes is written. And the 4 minute which is written upside, that will be added in that 60 minutes, and then again we will read the table of 9, that much time in which 64 will come, but 64 will not come. So we will write 63 just below 64 and give the subtraction sign to the left side of the number, and we will subtract again. So 4 minus 3 will be 1 and 6 minus 6 will be 0. In how much time you have got this 63? In 7 times. Don't forget to write the question. Okay, after that, again now, how much hour is left? Only 1 hour is left. How much time is left? 1 hour is left. Okay, here you can see this 1 hour is left. Two questions we have got. 1 hour is again left. Now this 1 hour will be carried to, this 1 hour will go in second column. So when 1 minute will go in second column. So when 1 minute we are taking in the second, so that 1 minute first will be converted into second. And that how will be converted? 1 minute will is equal to 60 seconds, that we are already knowing that 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So first we will convert this 1 minute into 60 seconds, and we will add the number of seconds which is given already in the dividend column. So 60 plus 3 when you will do, then you will get 63. Again you will divide it with the same number, that is 9. So we are already knowing that in the table of 9, when we are reading the table of 9 in 7 times, we are getting 63. So we will write 63 just below 63, give the subtraction sign to the left side and just subtract it, you will get 0, 0. Now what you have got? You have got 7 seconds. So you can write 7 hours, 7 minutes and 7 seconds. This will be the answer. When we are dividing 64 hours, 4 minutes and 3 seconds by 9, then we are getting as a question 7 hours, 7 minutes and 7 seconds. No remainder is left. No remainder is left. So like this only, when we are converting, when we are doing the division, like the numbers which are given in this form, and when we are doing the division, at that time, my dear, if the number is left in the hour and that you are taking in minute, then it will be converted first in minute. Okay, in the same way, if the number is left in the minute column and you are taking that number in second column, then again that minute will be converted into second, and whatever the number is there given, that will be added with that which you have converted. That is all. Okay, that is all, my dear. I hope you all have understood nicely that they see simple division how we have to do, that also I have explained to you. And if this kind of division also you will get in which you have to convert, that also I have explained. I hope you will not face problem in doing and completing the exercise. If still you will face, you will come with your queries and problems in the online classes. We will discuss it together and I will give you the solution to your problem. That is all, my dear. Thank you.